the biggest help they ever gave me was just me knowing they were there. I think what you find with men particularly is men are really bad at sharing their, feelings about anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is why I think, mental health can often, in men, it's now the biggest, suicide's now the biggest killer of men under the age of 40, because we're not good at talking about problems. It's ridiculous, isn't it? And I'm not saying that, women always talk about the big issues, but they talk about everything, and the little things, so there's not that build-up. Whereas men, because they just bottle everything up. Sure. And to me, what the biggest relief was knowing that, although I didn't very often go and speak to them, was knowing that if I hit a brick wall, there was somebody I could talk to. Right. Even if I didn't talk to them, knowing that there was somebody there that I could talk to, that was, to me, the biggest support.
And would you say that's something that all parents or brothers, sisters, friends should do that?
I don't really need to be here, because Anne said it all, really. Basically, it's all about, be there and be patient. Understand that, you know that if somebody's not eating or if they're throwing up, they're doing themselves harm. If they're self-harming, you know it's a really bad thing. You know that they hate themselves for doing it afterwards. Yeah. But understand that they can't help it. This is not because they want to be like that. And likewise, if they're depressed, there are going to be up and down days. The awful thing about an eating disorder is that you feel this urge to do it because you get this very brief release. And then suddenly you feel really awful for having done it. So you're up and down, your emotions are up and down all the time.
You know that, you live with it.
Yeah, and I say it's the added guilt. I mean, it's the same for alcoholics and for drug addicts. You know what you're doing is having an effect on other people. Yeah. So not only do you think that you yourself are pathetic, but you also, hate yourself for the fact that you're hurting those people who love you most. And it's this ever-spiralling sort of decreasing circle.
But what's really, really good now is you have come through it, and you're very happy now.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the thing. You've done so well.
I mean, the one thing I would say to everybody out there who has an issue at the moment is worried is, when you're in that place, you can't ever imagine a part of your life when it's not. You might have slight better times, but you can never imagine it not being part of your life. True. And I can honestly say you do reach that point, and I'm lucky to have reached it, where it's, I feel stronger, I feel more empathetic with other people. I actually feel I'm a better person for having gone through it when I did. And I did come out the other side, and, people always have this slight look about that, is it something going to happen again? Hand on heart, I know I'm probably stronger than people who haven't had an issue in the past, because I've seen those days.
You wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy.
No, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but, the fact that it did happen to me, and the fact that I was patient enough with myself and forgiving enough of myself to come through the other side, it actually made me a lot stronger for it.